strategic partnership between France and India. As you know, since 1998, our two nations have witnessed solidification of their ties, underscored by, of course, mutual visits and significant agreements between not only the two governments, but also many Indian companies with French companies. And behind those agreements, of course, strong partnerships between companies. But I should also mention partnership, by the way, between universities of two countries and engineering schools of India and France, with more and more exchange of students. But as you know, the wish of the government is to increase pretty much the number of Indian students going to France, as well as French students come over to India. So the new step forward is what we call the Horizon 2047 roadmap, agreed in January 2024 by Honorable Prime Minister Modi and Honorable President Emmanuel Macron. It sets an ambitious and broad-ranging course for the bilateral relations for 2047. And I think you all know why it's 2047, I don't need to explain. The joint statement agreed on January 26 next year at the occasion of the Republic Day is today for us the basic key document, I would say, to have in mind while looking forward to deeper relations between India and France. So our bilateral relations have seen remarkable milestones, such as India's participation in the annual Choose France Summit, which is organized, as you know, in Versailles, in France, and which has consistently bolstered France's position as a top European destination for foreign investments. And we are lucky to have a few important investments from India, and of course we are looking forward to have more in the future. A few words, if you allow me, about Business France and the Indo-French collaboration. Business France has been instrumental in fostering export investments and promoting the international volunteer in enterprise VIE program here in India. The collaboration with Sopra Steria has been fruitful, yet there lies untapped potential, particularly concerning the VIE program. Sopra Steria. It's difficult for me to speak about Sopra Steria, but allow me to say a few words. Sopra Steria is a major tech player in Europe with 56,000 plus employees in nearly 30 countries, and you will correct me if I'm wrong, and is recognized for its consulting, digital services and software development. It helps its clients drive their digital transformation and obtain tangible and sustainable benefits. In 2023, the group generated revenues of 5.8 billion euros. Sopra Steria is known for building, establishing and nurturing relationships with their clients across domains and with a long-term approach. Sopra Steria has recently announced its operation in Canada with the focus on aerospace, and the company continues to expand in the southern parts of India, especially in Bangalore and Chennai. Congratulations for that. Business France teams work very closely with Mr. Tarun Singhal, Director, Business Development, Marketing, Branding and External Communications, and with Mr. Alexandre Correa, Director, Airline India. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to say a few words about what is going to be on the agenda from now till 2026, and I hope above that. As you know, President Emmanuel Macron and Prime Minister Modi declared 2026 as the India-France Year of Innovation, a pivotal year that promises to further our collaborative frontiers in technology, in energy, and in education. This dedicated year will be a platform for launching groundbreaking initiatives and for both nations to showcase their commitment to a sustainable and innovative future. We are not going to create a year of innovation from scratch. Of course, we are going to take existing initiatives that you are already taking with your Indian partners, and just to give a focus that it is concrete actions that is taken by companies of both countries. I will finish by saying a few words about the French tech ecosystem. As you may know, launched in Bangalore in 2019, rapidly becoming a major network with over 550 members in 23 cities in India and in France. La French Tech India is strengthening synergies between the French and Indian tech ecosystems. La French Tech, as a general organization, is an administration dedicated to supporting French startups, and under the umbrella of the Ministry of the Economy, Finance and Industrial and Digital Sovereignty. By the way, I have now in my team Thierry, who is a new young attaché. He was previously working with the Mission French Tech in Paris, so he knows about that much better than me. So you can ask him for any details. France is an attractive country. First European country in terms of international investments for the last 3 years, reflecting the favorable environment for companies and investors, including Indian investors, as I said earlier. And by the way, you've seen probably the last report by E&Y about the fact that France is again this year the first country in the EU to welcome a big amount of foreign investors. Paris is, of course, in that spectrum. Paris is a dynamic hub for startups. It hosts CxOs, and which is probably the world's largest startup campus. Although we know that now there is some kind of competitions in various places in the world, and I'm thinking of course the TIA in Hyderabad, also some places in Bangalore. But we also have Vivatech, who is, by the way, open this week with a lot of visitors from various places of the world, including from here, from Bangalore and from Hyderabad. One of the Europe's biggest tech events taking place this week, underlying the importance of this event in the technology ecosystem. So forgive me for speaking maybe too long, but I think it was important to underline all those important subjects. Let us use this event, ladies and gentlemen, as a springboard for deeper cooperation and dialogue. I encourage all to engage openly in discussions tonight and to explore new avenues for collaboration. And again, thank you to Sopra Steria and to partnership with Business France.
GVAS colleagues, also like some foreign trade advisor colleagues, some French tech board colleagues as well, like I see. So tonight indeed is a Sopra Steria event. So just to add a few words, it's a bit easier for me to talk about Sopra Steria. I've been with Sopra Steria for 19 years, so it's been a long time in 3 different countries. But what I can say is, as a company, it was founded in 1968, and the founder is still the president of the company. Actually, he's been renewed for the next few years now to stay the president and one of the key shareholders. Sopra Steria is one of the last company in Europe as a ESN, or like a tech company. They run consulting on integration services of this size to be independent. In the sense that shareholders are very much around employees, managers, and some also independents. So, having said that, we are really well rooted in France, in Europe, in UK, Spain, Germany, expanding as to continue to deliver to our clients. The story of India is pretty similar, it's a very long story. So today we are 6,400, all these Delhi, Chennai, Bangalore, and Pune, on the West Coast. And I think the story that started a long time ago, but also as I think in mirroring the French relationship with Sopra Steria is also accelerating. Accelerating because we working globally for our colleagues in Europe, but at the same time working more locally as a relationship or clients as a partner, delivering more and more locally in India, on Asia. And that's very important for us, and that's why also we do these events to continue. We're not the biggest one around, as you know, but where we deliver, usually we work as a big focus on our clients for 20, 30, 40 years. We have a big focus, especially now with the digital, with the AI, the cloud, all this kind of system changing very fast. And in India, now we start to deliver this consulting side as well, but we have a group also locally. So, that's all in terms of introduction to Sopra Steria. I wanted to thank you all for being here. Kind of a very informal event. Thank you for hosting us. It's always a pleasure to come here, and I hope to talk to you soon for a long break.